Alright, let me tell you a story about a 2-day weekend on October. So I'm in a program called the East End Boys Club, and then we went to play laser tag together. And it was insane. But I remember the first time when we got there, we started playing like hardcore road trip music, and then there's this kid named Cameron, right? He kept grabbing people by the shirt, and like it felt like he was high. He was on something. He was on something. And then there's like two guys in the back who are not into it at all. And then Cameron just kept trying to do it. So finally, we arrived to play laser tag. This is on a Saturday. It's a 2-day week. BS happens. Probably should have went 3 blocks in, Eric. LMFAO. Nope. 2 blocks is the way in. But I don't care about this fence. I really don't care about the fence.
Pirate ship on a glacier.
We get there. We're playing laser tag. And we all had our fun. It was just classic laser tag. Nothing special. It's like the guns don't even work half the time. But on the last game, I did pretty well. I got number 1. And the reason for that is because apparently there's power-ups. So I got invincible, and then I also got bonus, and I also got rapid fire. So I just ran around, just spamming people, and I got a lot of points. And man, the armor that they make you wear, like the laser detectors.
Yeah.
I don't even know what they're called. They're so heavy, and they make you sweat so much. You probably get COVID from that or something. I don't know, because how many people go there. But and that's the end of that day. But then everything goes to hell on Sunday. I don't know what's happened. We have another road trip, right, for the same camera guy. Apparently he thought it was funny to do it again. But when we finally got there, on Sunday we were going shopping. Instead of, we just went on, like, we went to, like, some outlet, designer outlet, to buy, like, stuff. There's, like, Walmart there as well. But when we got there, we parked the car. And then some, like, drug dealer lady came up to us. And then here's where it just goes to hell. Like, once the lady starts talking, I think she's on drugs, but she's also heavily Christian.
Oh, what?
He believes in Jesus Christ. And then the funniest thing I remember, there's a kid named Arcel beside us. We're a boys club, so we have like 8 kids there, right? And then he walks up to us, says, "Have a nice day." She looked nice and all, right? But then he starts saying, "You gotta believe in Jesus Christ. Do you guys believe in Christianity?" And then, oh my God, he says, he points at her shirt, and her shirt is a Tom and Jerry shirt.
Oh, okay.
And then she says, like, "Jesus Christ gave me this shirt because she believes that I am like Tom and I am also like Jerry." And then she starts listing. I know. And then when she points to the shirt, Arcel just starts laughing his ass off right in front. And we tried to make him stop to like try to be nice or something. We couldn't tell if she was on drugs or like just a weird believer in Christianity or something. But that's what happened. And then we finally actually start shopping. What's the first thing that happens? Let me. Right. So we start shopping, right? And apparently there's like this little store, because it's a big shop. It's like a mall. What happens is there's like a little shop that sells basically like these like furry rides.
What?
Like, you know, in like Metro Town or like some big superstore, you have like trains or something, like just like a faster way to transportate, like move around in the shop. Yeah. So in this mall specifically, they have like these furry rides for like 10-year-olds or something. Okay. Like pink ponies that are also like go-karts.
Wait, where was this?
It's a place called Tawasin or something.
Tawasin Mall?
Tawasin Mall, something like that.
Yeah, I think I've been there.
And then they did like these furry rides.
Yeah,
and we thought of buying them. It was like $10 and then 50 cents on every minute after that, just to like travel around. It's like a little car for the kids, so you don't have to walk around while shopping or whatever. And then we're just in the middle of shopping, and for some reason, out of nowhere, like 15 guys, I don't know, 20 guys, a horde of guys, all on these, they're like a motorcycle gang, just pull up on us with these furry rides. And guess what? They're all wearing tuxedo suits. It's just so confusing. And they're like going vroom vroom We thought we were getting like raided or something. The full tuxedo suit, and they were all riding like a pink pony. And there's like 15 of them just swarmed us. We got hungry, so we went to a food court, right?
Oh yeah, the food court is huge.
Food court's huge.
Massive.
All in all, we all got like fried chicken or whatever the hell we got. A pizza, Domino's, New York fries or something. All nice and all. And then for some reason, the funniest thing is, we see a Domino's pizza guy, like, you know, like a delivery guy, in the food court, just trying to look for somebody. I don't know who did it. It's probably for like a prank or something. We're in a food court, and there's a delivery guy with a pizza looking for somebody. Somebody ordered pizza in a food court. And the Domino's guys was so confused because it's such a big court. Okay, so we went and got our food. I think we settled on a bunch of poutine or whatever. And when we got back, we all placed our stuff in a specific table, right? To eat in a group. And then what happened is we come back with the fries. Oh, right. And then we see some girl, right? Kind of hot. I don't know, like 15-year-old girl. Sitting at where we were sitting, right? And then I just go up and say hi, like, yo, we have this place already. I'm sorry, but we have our stuff here, as you see. And then she's like, oh, yeah, whatever. And then she didn't leave yet. But then, right, remember, we're the East End Boys Club. So there's like 15 of us. And half of them are super tall black dudes, basketball players, basically. And we all just pull up on the guy, pull up on the girl. And the girl's like, and the girl's instantly, like she wanted to say, instantly left. Like, it's that one meme of the girl.
Like 10 guys, and one white girl on the couch.
One girl on the couch. That's the exact scene that just played out. And she left so fast. It was so funny. And we just blew it. One more thing that happened, which is really strange. We were sitting down at the table, we kicked the girl out. Well, she just kind of left. And we were eating. And what happened is, I don't know who saw something, but there's some bald dude, like literally bending over some like old lady in the middle of the public. Like what? And we all try not to look, but it's very obvious they're there. And then they realize we're looking at him, and he immediately stops, and they start walking away. It was so awkward. I don't know what he was doing. Whoo!
Like every like store is like massive.
That's why there's 15 guys in tuxedos on the furry rides.
A lot of weird stuff goes down. It's on powdered snow, bro.
Oh yeah, by the way, this is the Pixel Planet server. This is the Pixel Town SMP. You guys can join if you hit me up on Discord, and I'll leave a link to my Discord below or something. And it's on Twitch. Stream it on Twitch. Let's go. Look at this place. Look at this farm. Humongous farm that's gonna become a skyscraper. Like, I've already got the front basically done. We need a bunch of stuff though. Aaron.jpg. Hey, Whiffy, what are you doing? Voluntary exile. I'm trying, I guess, just to keep.
Currently in powdered snow.
Why are you walking towards snow? Should just be a bonus story time from some time that I don't even remember. I don't even know when this happened. Like years ago, I don't know, 4 years ago. But what happened is, I had a buddy John, right? And we would go play basketball at like a local school or something. And what'll usually happen is, yeah, I'd like go to his house and wait for him there. And then this one time, I just decided that I'd hide like behind like a tree or something until he walked out, and I would scare him. And then I did that, and it worked. But what happened is the next time I didn't do it. So what John did, right? He thought I was there, like hiding behind something, right, in front of his house, in the big street. So what he started to do, he started screaming a bunch of gay slurs and just swearing his ass off, thinking I was there, just to try to taunt me out or something. It's like, Aaron, you get back here, but I wasn't there. But then he told me there was just a bunch of people looking at him as if he was like a drug addict or something. It was so dumb. Then we meet up, and he told me that story. And then another day, because we played basketball a lot, I told him over the text that I would come meet him over at his place. And then I went there. He said that he's on his way out, so I went there to just like pick him up, I guess, in front of his house. And I went there, and he wasn't there. I waited for a bit, he still wasn't there. Then I thought, okay, maybe he's at the school already, or at the basketball a court already. So I walk back, and this is quite a long walk. Like, I don't know, half a kilometer. It's not too long, but it's pain. Back. And then I look around, and he's still not there. I go into the local community center, maybe he's chilling inside, because it's, like, I don't know, too hot outside or something. With the AC inside the community center. And then he's still not there. And then I walk back to his house, so maybe I'll find him on the way there, and he's still not there. And then I go home because I gave up. And then I text him where the hell he's at. And apparently he hid. He started hiding in the school that's supposed to be closed, or like behind the school. And his reasoning for that, it wasn't for like because of me or something. His reasoning for that is because he saw some guy. He saw some guy with a shopping cart that looked like a drug dealer. And he was scared.
What?
With the shopping cart. So he
It's just some homeless guy.
It's just some homeless guy. And he hid. And that costed me like half an hour just walking around looking for him. There's another friend of mine called Ethan. We went to the same summer school together. We played basketball quite a bit. But we haven't met each other since high school started. We met each other in like the summer of grade 7 or something. Didn't meet each other for a while. And then some girl called Kanisha called her up saying he's going to visit our school, even though it was like at the end of a school semester or something. And then we were going to meet. And then a buddy named Jake said he'd treat us to a bubble tea. And then we went all the way to chat time. Do you know what chat time is?
Yeah, I think I know what
It's like just some bubble tea place.
bubble tea place, yeah.
Oh, yeah. He's never had bubble tea before. So
What?
he's like classic white dude. He never had bubble tea. He's trying to do it. I respect that. So he didn't really like it because he got like some like cheap chocolate stuff. And then I didn't even know you could do, but you could basically use the bubble tea straw as like a blow dart
And shoot the boba?
and shoot them. Yeah, and shoot the boba. And he was like shooting he was shooting everyone. By the way, Jacob at that time he was basically like the bully, right? He like big bully.
Yeah.
Didn't care about anyone. So he's just shooting at everybody. Anyone who came by, shot at the signs. It was the funniest thing ever. And then finally the Ethan guy called over, said, "Yo, I'm at the school, right?" And then we finally meet him. He wasn't the tallest guy. I guess I grew over the 2 years. I grew taller. But then when he saw me, he said I look fatter. Like, dude, he just came over and said, "Hey, you look fatter
Hey.
from when we last
Hey.
met."
Look back.
Hey, you look fat. I'm like, what? And then there's this. Oh, this wasn't a recent time. Oh, the recent one was we were doing like. At your school, do you have like those like weird Secret Santa grams or something, whatever they call them?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Like
yeah.
you buy something for someone else.
And
So
then it, like, goes-
recently, like a couple days ago, I decided to devise a plan to advertise my YouTube channel. So I bought grams for like me and a bunch of people. And the message is subscribe to my YouTube channel, and that's basically it. Horribly irresponsible usage of money, but it was funny.
How much did you spend?
Yeah, not too much, not a lot. Yeah. Oh, do you want to talk about you want to tell the story of me destroying my elbow?
Do you want to?
Yeah, tell me story.
Wait, why were you even at my house again?
I was for like some summer vacation or something.
Summer vacation, your mom was
Yeah.
like somewhere for like a whole week.
Yeah, so I came over to your place in Coquitlam, and we basically hanged out for a while.
Okay, no, the day you came over, there was like this free Slurpee
Yep.
day,
Yeah.
and we were doing some stuff before we would go to the free Slurpee 7-Eleven to get our free Slurpees, right?
Yeah.
So, and you seen what I had in my garage, and you're like looking at some stuff, and you find the rib stick, like this thing that
For those who don't know, the ripstick is like it's kind of like a skateboard, but has
where
two
you have to
wheels,
like twist.
and it's kind of stupid. Yeah, you like wiggle your feet around and you move forward. Extremely unbalanced, but it's kind of cool. Yeah, continue.
Well, I sucked at it, so I never used it.
Yeah.
So Eric came over and tried it, and he was getting the hang of it.
Yeah.
Well, so we go to 7-Eleven. It's really close to my house. It's like 5-minute walk, basically.
Mhm.
So we bring the rib stick. He's like trying it along the way, and it's like
Yeah.
riding it along the way. we get our Slurpees, and
Free
I'm with
Slurpees
this
are
other
tiny.
guy. His name's like Benjamin.
Oh yeah,
He's
Benjamin.
like my neighbor, and he goes
Yeah.
to my like school,
Mhm.
right? Got free Slurpees. Eric decided. So there's this giant slope going down to my house. I live in a cul-de-sac. Giant slope going to my house.
Yeah.
Eric thinks it's a good idea to ride the ripstick
Yeah, I
down the entire hill.
did. It was
down the-
working.
It was working until he had to turn, and then because he was holding the Slurpee in one hand, and you have to like use your hands to like
Yeah, for balance or something. Yeah.
balance yourself to not fall.
Yeah.
So he had a Slurpee in one hand, and he tried to turn, and he just died.
Yeah, I died, dude. I tumbled like 3 times. I rolled like 3 times. I tried
And
to
then there's
roll.
like a giant
Now there's a giant gash on my arm.
yeah, and then this guy
can't
that's
see it on
like
the camera.
stopped. This guy stopped. He's
Oh,
like,
the guy in a truck pulled
this guy
up.
like yeah, it's like
Thank God I didn't get run over.
neighbors, right? He stopped and he's like, because his arm was like bleeding and stuff.
Oh, it wasn't bleeding.
It wasn't bleeding?
The funny thing, I got hurt so bad, right? That my
There's,
flesh
like,
was showing. The blood didn't run yet.
Yeah, the blood. Okay, right.
The blood
and he's
moved
like,
yet, yeah.
hey, there's no blood.
And he's like, what? No blood? Hey, interesting. Big fall. And then I tried scooping up the stuff, and then we were walking back. And then it just starts dripping from my elbow. Blood just starts dripping. Just goes blop, 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 blop.
The rest
Yeah.
of the week, we just like did dumb shit.
Some throwing knife. I don't know how I pulled that off with my broken arm. My destroyed arm. And then
That's like about it.
and then we couldn't go swimming, and my arm was just really broken. I have a big ass scar now. Congratulations. Make smart choices, kids. And then we hang it out. We played a lot of Fortnite.
Well,
That
it
was
was
fun.
like when Fortnite was like really popular.
Yeah. And we got your basics set up. We fixed your computer.
It's like
Just
this
enough. Yeah, it's
old
an
computer that my brother
old
left.
laptop. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay, so this one happened recently. Apparently the date that I wrote down was November 2nd. It took me a while. I want to do this one, but I'll do it on the stream. Because why not? So what happened is the Canucks game. You know the Canucks, right?
Oh yeah. Wait,
Canucks
like when
hockey.
was it? Like yes.
November 2nd. So like a month ago. I wanted to make a video about it, but I couldn't find the time to. So what happened is we were planning to go to Canucks. We got free tickets from the Easton Boys Club, so we got hooked up basically. This was with Jasper and Baba G.
Oh
Seb.
yeah.
This was with
Sebastian?
Jasper and Seb. Yes, Sebastian. Sebastian's tall. Jasper's the kid that everyone hates.
Oh god.
Great. So, what happens is, we go there, and we bought. They had something called endless popcorn and bottomless drinks.
Wait, what?
They had endless popcorn and bottomless drinks at
How much? How
Canucks.
much was that?
It was like $10 for the popcorn.
Okay.
$10 for the drink as well. It's endless, by the way. But it's made so that it's designed so that you're just supposed to get refills and stuff like that, right? But what we got there, once the game started, we started, so they can't, and because of COVID, their policy is that they can't refill it. They have to give you an entirely new cup and fill that new cup with it
Oh.
every single time. So what we did, we basically just looted them. We looted them of their popcorn and their drinks. So everybody had unlimited drinks. Instead of buying 3 unlimited drinks and 3 unlimited popcorns, we just bought 1 for all 3 of us. It was insane. And then we were choosing our seats. And you know how the Canucks games are. It's already jam-packed, right? But we came early, so we were finding our seats. And apparently, not enough people showed up. So a whole row was open at the start. So our designated seats were already like beside like some weird people, right? Strangers. You know
just,
how
like, moved
strangers.
down.
Right? So we moved like, to the bit of left of them, and then and then I didn't want to say to them, but like Seb just blatantly says, "You don't want to sit next to the weird strangers, right?" and the strangers just look at us, and Like, we were trying to hide it. That we didn't want to sit next to them. Like, they're all weird and gross. Probably smelly or something. And it's like,
Wait,
blatantly says you don't want to sit next to weirdos, huh?
Wait, did they look like they have like Cheetos?
Basically. Basically. We didn't want
Like
to sit
smelly
next to them.
people that want to go to a hockey game or some shit.
Probably. Like, you know the stereotypes. But that's basically what they were. Not trying to be, like, offensive or anything, but that's what they were. And then Seth just blatantly pointed out in front of them. Nothing really big happened. They just kind of looked at us and looked away. And then, what happens is, there's more weird strangers coming in. So, some weird stranger sits right in front of me. And you know how close the seats are.
Yeah.
So I'm like, yo, can we move to the side? To the side, right? There's another guy, but it was basically an empty seat in front of me. Or son of all of us, right? And then what happens is, like 20 minutes into the game, more people show up. And we were totally chill. Like, I had, like, a weird stranger in front of us that was okay. I didn't want to sit in front of, behind a weird stranger, right? Because of the whole weird thing. And then, so we moved to a place where there were, basically no one in front of us. And then, halfway through the game, because people were arriving late or something. So what happens is, I remember this. Some big guy. Some even bigger dude. Even stranger. Not to be offensive, but he was obese. And really smelly. Sat right in front of me. Let's go! So basically,
the next seat.
right in front of me. So we would have been better off not moving. Right? And then Sebastian, who was sitting where, like, almost near where I was, some hot lady sits right in front of her. Or right in front of Seb. So Seb just looks at me like, you regret moving now? What? So what happened that game was, behind us, there was, like, these two, like, old ladies who were just screaming their ass off. They were swearing so much, spitting out all the slurs, especially at the goalie. At our goalie. Because what happens is, it was 0-2. Canucks were losing 0-2. Oh, even Seb and Jasper started a better goalie wins and referee sucks or whatever. And everybody was screaming because I forgot what team it was. But I think it was some American team or something. Maybe? Looked American. I'm not sure. But Canucks were getting destroyed 0-2. And in the last, like, couple periods, finally it was like an overtime reverse sweep. Then Canucks won 3-2. And everyone was cheering. And then on our way out, apparently because of something, some like holiday or something, Canucks were given out, or Rogers Arena was giving out free chips, right? Like free chip bags.
Oh yeah.
And apparently, on literally like 2 centimeters right beside the guy who gives us chips, there's a homeless guy. And that homeless guy, I don't kid you, had a mountain of those chips that we were getting for free. A mountain of them. So apparently the people walking out were getting free chips, and on the way out, they would just give these free chips to the homeless guy, and this homeless guy was just sleeping in them. It was the man was rich, dude. It's actually insane. And then what happens is another homeless guy pulls up. We were waiting for Jasper's parents to pick us up because he had the rides and all. And we were waiting for him, and Jasper was eating his chips. I had my chips, but I didn't really like them. It was like some weird, like cheddar or something. We were waiting, and a different homeless guy shows up and asks us for change, right? And you know how we are. I didn't really have change. I did have change, but I just never give, like, I don't give change to homeless people. I'm not that type of people. And what happens is Jasper, Seb gives him like a couple cents. But Jasper, I don't know what got into Jasper. Jasper pulled out so much money and gave it to the homeless guy. I think he gave him like $8 or something. Like a full $8. Like, what? That is not pocket change. He emptied his wallet. He emptied all his spare change. And we were like, what? What the hell, dude? I offered, since I didn't have change, I offered just to give like my chips to the homeless guy. And he took that, which is nice. And what happens is, this guy takes the $8 from him. He takes the $8 from Jasper, yeah, and walks. I kid you not, 2 steps away from us and looks away from us, and just starts counting the money. And he's like, and he whispers like yeah, that's enough. Yeah, that's enough. And I mean, that's enough. And just completely just we're standing just staring. He doesn't care. He is 2 steps away from us. And then he just walks away, like, yeah, that's enough. And then just sprints away with the money. I was like, okay. Then like, okay, I guess he's just going off to buy drugs or something.
Probably like cigarettes, because like that's enough.
Probably. That's our strange advertisement for Pixel Planet SMP. The IP's in the Discord. Go join the Discord or whatever. Look at all these amazing builds. Look at all these amazing farms. Got economy. Got survival. We got everything over here. And we compressed like all of our story time. Every single story times, from like October to like old story to when I destroyed my elbow at your place.
That's like 3 years ago.
That's quite a while ago, yeah.
That's a long time. I was grade 6, I think.
And you're grade 9 right now?
Yeah. Oh, I found a jungle.
Yes! Let's go! Bamboo! Get the bamboo!
Yeah.
Get the bamboo, yo. Get the bamboo.
Okay.
Oh, by the way, this SMP is up 24/7, so come join. Let's have some building competitions. Hang out with us. We're on pretty regularly. Well, I am. Can I have 1 bamboo? No. Get your own, Whiffy. We worked. No. We Clorex traveled 10,000 blocks for that. That bamboo is expensive.
You think I'm kidding? 10,000 blocks.
Wait, what's your coordinates right now? No, actually, don't tell it. Don't say it. Just say it. Make him find him himself. Sorry, Whiff. No cheapskates for you. Let's go. Let's go.
Sugar cane at the bottom.
This is the passive income, yo. And this was really easy to make.
Okay, I'll do some research into some stuff, right?
Yes, and make sure when you're doing research, label it as 1.18. 1.17 does not work.
It's like a B land. Whose house is this?
It's looking insane. Top of the world, boys. Ah, I might die now. Great. This is insane. This is actually insane. And it's satisfying and calming. Well, unless you fall off. As long as you don't shift, you're not gonna fall off, buddy. That's why this
My pinky hurts. My pinky hurts.
You can turn it to toggle. Turn it to toggle, buddy. Instead of hold. When we sell all our potatoes.
How much do we get?
Look at how much farm we have.